This second video is of course going to be how somebody is connecting to you. Welcome back to the channel, Libras. The most majority energy will pop out for who is trying to connect to you. Again, these cards were saged with Palo Santo. Welcome back to the channel. We have a nice calm music playing in the background. It's called Cleanse the Aura in Space by Cure the Root Chakra. And that's what I have if you can hear it in the background also. All right, we got the Six of Swords at the bottom of the deck. Somebody is going on a new healing journey, going to safer waters. That's the Six of Swords. It's a brave card about doing this on your own. And it's also about the Six of Swords actively happening in the current. We have an Ace of Wands, which is a new beginning that is set forth. You have fire signs here. Air signs as well, and the King of Wands. So I'm using a completely different deck to show you repetitive cards that could be happening today. We don't know yet because we haven't drawn anything. And the Queen of Pentacles is at the bottom. A nurturer, a carer. I also feel like a sage advisor, somebody who does very well with people. The Queen of Pentacles is very stable. She has her coin. She also has projects going on in her life. And I also feel like she's a lucrative queen. So Capricorn right there. King of Wands. How will this King of Wands connect? That is the most major card for who's here. We have Judgment. They've made a final score on what they believe. This person's come to a decision, or they're thinking of reconciliation. That's also the meaning of the Judgment card. And let's see how they connect to you via the Page of Cups, which was also in the previous reading about apologies. And it also stresses about somebody coming toward you and expressing that. So I think the apology is going towards the Queen of Pentacles, or a sincere vocation of ideas. I feel like they will be clearing that up with you, or they'll try. What's the Page of Cups intentions? Okay, we have one card, the Eight of Wands. Eight of Wands is about messaging. It's also about texting, receiving messages in the moment. And how do they want to communicate that? Thank you. I saw the card at the bottom. It's the Eight of Cups. It flipped. Eight of Cups is about walking away. 8 and 8. We have the Eight of Cups there, which slid off the table. And you also have the Eight of Wands. As you can see here, it's lit up in yellow. I don't know if that means anything in the messaging to you. It could be very vibrant, or it could be surprising. The Eight of Wands is new for me as a reader today, to the Page of Swords, to the Knight of Cups. So they're definitely observing you. They feel like they're going to connect from what they've seen, because the Page of Swords is using the eyes, right, to observe. Page of Swords here, and it's depicted with a female energy. So if they're observing you, actually being very nurturing, I think that they want to receive nurturing back from you. Because if you look at the Page of Cups, it's like somebody coming back with an apology, seeking your energy to be spoken to, or they really need a conversation to get something straight. They could be watching you have your new beginning too, with the Ace of Wands. That's a big card to see again. The Ace of Wands is your new beginning. What is that? What's the Ace of Wands in the general sense? Very productive, okay? You make the ships move on your own is another way to put it. And if you're productive, it makes you feel very high vibrational here. I would go back and look at the moments in your day where you feel the highest energy with the Nine of Pentacles. And also, I think that a lot of you are high earners. Nine of Pentacles is just being very busy, having your own projects. Some of you are coming into success as well with the Nine of Pentacles. What does that Ace of Wands involve? Could be some investments for you too. King of Swords. All right. So you speak the truth and nothing but. And that's what I see here in this second video, is there's something endearing about the way that you speak, to include the fact that your thoughts are validated, and they're very important. The way that you feel as well. Gemini energy for me. Why is the King of Swords here? And I feel like that's you, Librans, watching. I feel like you take the place of that very vocal stand. You might have to be a King of Swords today too. And we see the Queen of Cups. Emotional, very psychic, intuitive. You see through it is the type of card that is. And she also wears her heart on her sleeve. The Queen of Cups knows the value of where the new journey is also depicting to go. It's like, you know that it feels good. Follow the hunch as well with the Ace of Wands seen here. A new beginnings card with a spark and passion. So for some of you who are single, I feel like that's where the diction lies in you, is that the communication is best with the Ace of Wands because you have some new efforts that are panning through. They're even showing your place in the Nine of Pentacles, which is a very like studied, artfully poised person. You've positioned yourself well is another way I could read that Nine of Pentacles. You're productive and you keep busy in that nine. Also manifesting. If you see, you could be manifesting at this time new outcomes. Gemini, Virgo energy. How do they want to connect a message? What's the message? We have the Page of Pentacles. We have the Chariot. So someone could need to travel toward you. The Knight of Pentacles, which is also thinking about it maybe over and over. It's my overthinking card. Taking too much time to process it sometimes. And the Ace of Pentacles. An offer. We got travel here. And we have friendship with the Page of Pentacles, or starting something up that's brand new. Right? It's skill development with that Page of Pentacles. Excuse me there, just brightening it. So the Page of Pentacles is showing a coin. I think that offer could be heading more towards you. Let's do some clarification with the Page of Pentacles. What's the Page of Pentacles, please? We have the Eight of Pentacles and the Seven of Swords. There's an offer coming your way that you've seen multiple times over. It's almost like coming in as it's repeated. You've received it before, and it's effort. So I think somebody draws up an idea to try to work with you in the Eight of Pentacles. Let's clarify the Eight of Pentacles because it's come out a lot today. And I'm wondering if this Eight of Pentacles has anything to do with something that you're willing to be a part of. What's that Eight of Pentacles, please? Thank you. One is trying to slip out. Queen of Cups. This person knows that you have needs. I do want to say this in the reading. And they're going to try to work with that part of you. Where's the effort coming from? What part of the heart space? Thank you. Six of Cups. Somebody remembering you very vividly. The Empress, giving you an offer that you deserve, and the Queen of Pentacles. This combination shows that someone wants to honor your view or actually ask you what your needs are in the Queen of Pentacles. Because even if she has everything, the Queen of Pentacles can be very lucrative in business, ideologies of all types of work, maybe even hear a good explainer or a language-based person that can actually, be very good in business, because the Queen of Pentacles is all about that. That's where she's stationed best. That's where she earns best. Someone sees that about you too, from the Queen of Cups to the Queen of... You're very, very deserving is the word that's coming through. The Empress even. I mean, you can't even beat this card on a regular day. You can't argue your way through that energy. You can try, but you just won't win. And so the Six of Cups is also about nostalgia. There's a pronunciation of being in your energy and receiving something from it. Okay, someone definitely views you as an Empress. We have Taurus and Libra here, and you guys all know that Taurus is a very heavy card season that we're going through. We're seeing the Hierophant a lot. We're seeing the Six of Pentacles. We're seeing combinations like the High Priestess with the Hierophant, which is a matched pair. And so I think it's about your higher self coming through here, also stating what you deserve. Okay? And you're probably more in your higher self these days as well. You're probably taking very good care of yourselves, collective. So let's look at the likely conclusion. The likely conclusion, please. The Seven of Wands. We have protective energy. Okay. You could be protecting yourself from an influencing person, keeping you in a rotating cycle. I see that too. The King of Pentacles. Okay. Likely outcome is you'll hear from a King of Pentacles. I feel like the DM is trying to change the way they regularly do things. King of Pentacles, please. To the King of Cups. Compassionate words. Someone who expresses their feelings openly. And I feel like this is the first time the King of Cups is going to do that. Their state of mind would be what you'll find in their free will. Okay, so how they act is definitely how they're feeling in the moment. If they have a lot of emotion toward you, they're definitely going to try to come forward the next few days. And I feel like it's going to be about feelings. Excuse me there. The sickness is actually trying to creep up, and I'm trying to talk over it in the video. King of Cups. Okay, so let's see the conclusion for the King of Cups. The King of Swords. They're going to be honest. I feel here like they're showing up as a lot of kings. The divine masculine energy is exceeding to a new point where the Empress has already found that spot, if that makes sense. Many of your vibrations have changed to a higher level of thinking. It's almost like you're waiting for someone to catch up from all these kings. And if you look on the table, it's ascending, going that way. King of Pentacles to the King of Cups. Do they reveal any resounding news that they feel left out in the cold? The Five of Pentacles. I do sense a blockage. Someone's been blocked, or they can't send out messages as readily as they used to. The Strength card. Needing a lot of strength to come toward you. I also feel like this person has a very, very busy lifestyle. I just want to add that very specific at the end here. And for the last card, that was a nice flip. Judgment. So they've come to a final resolution on their feelings. I think that's why the emotion is being brought in by the King of Cups. I'm just going to check the bottom of the deck. To the Four of Wands, to the High Priestess. They know that you know something. They know that you have the information too, which reveals more of their character. I think that you touched on an aspect of this person nobody's been able to do. And that's for today's video. We got the Five of Wands to the Queen of Wands to the Eight of Pentacles. This effort is going to happen because there's a huge change happening with you. Okay? Collective that watches here every day, your ascension has been building to a moment of peak performance. And that means you've learned through the lessons. So this person is going to try to catch up to you or learn from you after a season of conflict and competition, because the Five of Wands is also here. You're going to get something emotional, and I'll tell you why. I have the cards at the bottom to reveal, like, there's two people here that are needing to communicate, a Queen and King of Cups, that have to sincerely state the past and maybe the more obvious of the current. This can be very painful only due to the fact that maybe you've never heard it this way before from this King of Cups. Scorpionic energy, which could mean they're going through their own transformation at this time. They could be transforming, they could be transmuting some of their own pains, making it positive as well. Why is Libra Collective showing up as the Queen of Pentacles? Please and thank you. Can I get that for just the last few minutes of this reading? Why the Queen of Pentacles? The Ace of Swords. Because the truth lives within you. I get that too. One of the channels that I got when it flipped is that you are the truth. This person could be very intimidated that you're the key holder of that. And I feel like it's a piece of information that you've known for quite some time, and it was useful in the relationship to let your King of Cups know, if that's a directive for some of you today. I do have to get some rest. I continually felt like vocal issues in this reading, and I almost sang too. I wanted to sing you guys a song. So I'll be back. I'm going to get rested. I hope these videos made sense. You saw the energy turn, and you know that the most likely card of today is work, or this is your own effort, or somebody brings effort toward you, which is this Eight of Pentacles. I do want to thank you sincerely for your time. I love all of you with a dear heart and a fragile one. Thank you so much for your time today.